Hey guys, welcome back. So, this is just a really quick update to show you what I've been up to. I am in the process of molding a Rolls Royce Derwent jet engine combustor liner, which is probably more recognizable as IG-88's head. If you don't know who IG-88 is, he is the big, tall robot bounty hunter from Empire Strikes Back. Now, they use this part in other areas of the Star Wars movies. They use this as the cantina drink dispensers at the cantina bar. They show up on some of the Death Star guns, like the big cannons, when they have the close-up shots, and a few other places around the movies. So, it's a really cool part. And this is a real jet engine part here. This isn't a replica. This is a real part. This is mine. I've had this for about 2.5 years. I've always wanted to make molds of it, and I finally had the opportunity. So, since I plan on probably making a lot of these, I decided to make the best mold that I could probably pull off. And I'm making a matrix mold with a really strong epoxy jacket, which is what this is. And it will be made with platinum cure silicone. It'll come apart in 2 pieces so that I can make different things. I can make it with different materials. I can rotocaster it, I can make it out of foam, or I can lay it up with fiberglass, or lay it up with epoxy, and make all kinds of different materials will be able to be used in this mold, which is good. With a matrix mold like this, you can see I already have a shell that is the shape of this item. Now how I did this is cover this item with clay and basically sculpt what I want the silicone to look like. And then I put up my epoxy jacket, pulled the jacket off, I scrape out all the clay, and when you put it back over your item, you have a cavity. And when you pour the silicone in, it fills the cavity and copies all the details of the part, and then you have your mold. Now you have to do this twice, one for each side, but that's typically how you do it. Now if you notice, I already have some silicone on the part here, which is this blue stuff on there, which is pretty exciting. The reason for that, and that's not something you always have to do, but the reason for that is that there are all these little fiddly holes all over this thing. Now I tried to backfill everything with clay, and for the most part I could get inside and push clay up against the back and then sculpt it out of the front, but there are a couple sections up here that, because of the internals of this part, I could not get my hand all the way up inside to fill in the back. So I had to push the clay in through the front very carefully, and it works, but if you push the pieces too hard, they'll just fall inside. And I was very concerned that with the weight of the silicone, once I poured the silicone in the mold, that it would leak inside the actual part, and that would be bad. It would lose silicone, and the inside of the part would be all gross, and it might actually rip the mold when I take it apart. All bad things. So, by putting this base coat down really light over the clay, it kind of seals everything up. So when I close the mold, if all goes as planned, I can pour the silicone in, the rest of it, and it won't leak inside. So that's why it's like this. I figured I'd take the video just to show that, because if you do molds and you have things that are potentially fiddly that could break, this might be a helpful way to fix that. Figured I'd share. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. I'll be back soon with those chrome tutorials. I will be doing a lot of chroming between now and the next 10 days, so I'll try to get as much video as possible and either talk about it on camera there or narrate it or whatever. I'm going to get out of here, stop rambling, and I will let you get back to whatever you're doing, and have fun. I'll see you soon. Bye!